I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Albert.
And in this episode of Cult of Self, we will be covering 5 tips for improving your inner authority. Tip number 1, excuses or obstacles that you create for yourself.
When we start to create excuses within ourselves, we start to reach for parts of us that are afraid, that are in doubt, and those are the parts of us that are going to continue to inhibit us along the way. If we reach in and immediately start to just take action, take charge of what it is that we need to be doing, we start to move past those limitations, and we start to move past those fears, and we start to move past those doubts.
Tip number 2, complaints are only limitations that you impose on yourself. Like for me, I love taking, when things go wrong or, unexpected events happen, I love to take the path of least resistance, where, say for example, my drill dies, right? I'm at my studio, my drill dies, the battery's dead. And I just remember, hey, I, for whatever reason, left my charger at my apartment, which is like a full drive away. So I'm like, well, I can't go back there. So put that project on hold, move to something else that I can do, that I can maintain my momentum, that, I can get finished, I can do that day, instead of like, oh, I don't have my drill, so I can't do anything today, or, oh, like, my back hurts, I can't do anything today, or, oh, my SD card is full, I can't do a photo shoot today. No, you can't do anything else. You have complete and total freedom over your life. You can't do anything else. So please, yes, do not let complaints or anything like that really limit your doing. Don't let it ruin your day, that's for sure.
Whenever you feel the need to begin to complain about all the things that are happening to you, take a step back. Remember, you control your emotions, you control your mind. Sit back, take a couple deep breaths, recenter yourself, bring yourself to a place where you can effectively choose another path and continue to move forward.
Tip number 3, learn to manage yourself. This includes, relationships, your work, your creativity, your also your emotions, your finances, the whole spectrum of everything that includes you and what you do. To do such a thing, it's essential that you have peak communication with those around you, as well as with your inner self, what you're feeling at your core. Also, so say if you have a busy season, right? It's Christmas season, you're an artist, you have all these orders to get out there. Make sure it's imperative that you communicate with those around you that, like, hey guys, listen, it's busy time for me right now, so I need you just to bear with me. I might not be there for family dinner or whatever day, whatever you have going on. Or like to your friends, guys, listen, I can't be going out, Friday nights or something. I got to get these orders out there. So just be sure to really communicate, really drive home with those around you. Or say, for example, switch it up. Maybe you have to communicate with your work that, hey, listen, this relationship I got going on, like, hey, family member, someone I love is in the hospital, you need to take some time out of work. Whatever you got to do, but make sure to communicate. Communication is key with learning to manage yourself. That's for sure.
Another big factor for learning to manage yourself is making sure you have some self-care practices in your bag of tools. Self-care is one of the most vital things we could do for ourselves. We're going to go out, we're going to stress ourselves continually on a day-to-day basis. We need to make sure that we have some techniques in the bag to be able to come to, bring ourselves back to center, bring ourselves back to a place where we can still have that creative energy, where we can still wake up every morning and be driven. Once we wear ourselves down and we don't really have any ways to deal with the stress that continues to pile on, that starts to make our productivity go down, and it also starts to limit the power that we have in our everyday life.
Tip number 4 is avoiding procrastination. You have all these ideas of projects you want to complete, get out to the world. It's all going to be a lot of fun, but it's very easy to get overwhelmed, which will result in procrastination. Overwhelm is a direct result of procrastination for sure. Personally, I procrastinate a lot when it comes to like the logistics of shipping out orders, because I'm like, oh, do I have enough bubble wrap? I have to get the bubble wrap. Do I have enough boxes? Maybe I have to order more boxes, or the right size boxes for custom pieces. also all kinds of letters and thank you stuff that I include with the packages. Like I have to write all that, find out all that stuff, cut the stickers, just write. Anyway, that's a lot of stuff, and I don't necessarily, you know, love doing the logistics. My passion though is creating the sculptures, making them look amazing and hyper realistic. Anyway, so overwhelm is a direct result of procrastination for sure. So a little secret that I like to implement is setting micro goals, including this into your schedule. So say for example, I have, you know, 20 orders I have to get out by the end of this week. Well, let's break that all down into micro goals where, okay, today I will be doing, you know, I'll be creating the custom crate for a large floor lamp. Tomorrow I will be, you know, wrap packing 5 skull bowls. And the day after that I'll be creating the stain for another piece that I have to stain and stuff like that. So setting micro goals will help you blast through that overwhelm and really create what you're trying to do and bring those projects to life.
Another tip when you're finding yourself lost in procrastination is actually to sit back and evaluate what you're doing. You know, are you doing what you love? Are you doing what you care about? Or are you just kind of going through the motions and trying to get something done? Yes, sometimes procrastination, we can have it when we want to do things that we like to do, but chances are we're doing something that we really don't want to do, and we really, it might just not be our calling. And tip number 5, life is your creation. This means we take responsibility for all the things that happen in our life. You know, you get in a fight with your loved one, you take responsibility for the part of the argument that's you, that's your ego getting in the way. We have a situation with a project that we're doing and it doesn't work out the right way. We take responsibility for it. We see what we could do to change that outcome in the future, and we keep moving forward. All the way up to different situations that play out in our life, we allow ourselves to take responsibility for them, even if they don't seem, you want to put blame and they don't seem like they're something that you are directly involved with. If you're going to put blame or you're going to play the victim, stop right there, take responsibility for the situation, and that will allow you to be empowered. That will allow you to change and turn that power over from pushing it off to someone else to taking it for yourself and bringing you to a better state where you can make better decisions and be in a state of your full potential.
Watch more videos like this of Cult of Self at www.catacomb.tv.
To link up with me, my services, or our community, check me out at www.sacredselfdiscovering.com.
You can find all my dark art and macabre creations at catacombculture.com. Now remember, your potential is infinite, and committed creative people are the only people that change this world. Hey guys, and if you're liking what you're hearing, what you're seeing right now, please like, share, and subscribe.